Either.
Instead for you to gaslight me in order to just get
gaslighting you.
all the shit.
How am I gaslighting you?
Oh, you gaslighting me. You branded me a fucking murderer and I've done everything that the politicians and fucking. Oh,
did you murder people or have part in murdering people?
Nope. I've taken life and not murdered.
You've taken a life and not murdered. See, this is what I mean. Who's gaslighting? Who's gaslighting?
I'm having fun with you.
I just want to say about people saying stuff in the chat, right? About how we've had.
I can't handle chat right now.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. Like people saying about our
going down that road. I'll be cut on this one.
Richard, you've got people saying. You've got people in the chat saying, "Oh, what about our terrorist attacks in England and Muslims? And that? What about the 𝘔𝘔𝘴𝘴 when all the kids got blown up and that?" If you remember, guys, that never happened. Name me a terrorist attack in England for Muslims. I'm not before the 9/11 and we went over there. And who really did the 9/11?
1 second, Iranian embassy attack.
Oh, fucking me, yeah, you fucker. Sorry, yeah, you got me on that one. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Now would we like to bring all the mainland, France, Germany, Italy? Can we bring all them into the statistics as well?
God, yeah.
Because
this
war between the fucking West and the Middle East has been going on for
1400
years.
Yes.
All right, and it comes under the guise of so many different fucking things, and it's that innocent people on both sides keep ending up paying the fucking bill for something none of us fucking started.
He's got a point there. You can't
take part.
I did take part. I wanted to defend my country. Now, I don't think you have an understanding of Western military anymore. We're not the bloodthirsty little bastards that we used to be. And yes, we were bloodthirsty. Right? I'm sorry, but you have no understanding.
What made us bloodthirsty, Richard? It was the Spanish, the Germans, the French.
I know,
the Romans. Romans, they're the fuckers.
Right, but this is the thing, but in a brutal world, you need it to be brutal, but we don't do brutal warfare. Right? Everywhere that we deploy, like my regiment, right now, in fact, I think they've come back now, but they were in fucking Africa, women that are getting the tits chopped off, all that sort of shit. Right? I'm not doing that. I'm turning around saying my regiment and the fucking firms in the British Army are doing that. I'm not doing it. I've not been in for 20 years. I'm not gaslighting shit, thank you very much. I did my service. I'm happy about what I did. All right?
Did you hear that? You're happy about what you did.
About my service.
I knew you weren't sorry. I knew you weren't sorry.
I conducted myself in a moral.
I can fucking pick you out from a mile away. You're not sorry for what you did. You have no humility about what you did.
I was disgusted when I found out that we ended up going there to occupy and not liberate, in which case I then left the British Army.
You're happy about what you did.
The strongest thing a soldier can do is refuse to soldier. Leaving the British Army is just that.
You didn't refuse though, did you? You took part. And you're happy that you did.
Beforehand, because we deployed thinking we were liberating Iraq.
And you're happy about what you did, which you're saying in 2023. You're happy about what you did.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and Cat wants to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yes, I'm fucking happy.
You're disgusting.
Nothing you say is going to change.
You're a disgusting man.
I'm a very disgusting man. I'm a baby killer. Remember, I'm a murderer.
I don't know. Did you kill babies too, or did you just kill the parents and the babies had no baby? No parents.
That's it. Who knows? Who knows it? But
who cares?
Could have fucking taken out everybody. Who cares?
They're just Arab babies. They're just Arab babies in another country. Who cares?
Yeah, trust me. All right. I killed the goats as well. Killed the goats.
For the queen. You did.
Goats lives matter.
For curry. Sorry.
We did actually. Yeah. Trust me, when you guys it for a bit and someone sells you a goat, trust me, you're buying it. I raced the camel as well. I raced the camel as well, mate.
You what? Sorry, to camel? What did you do to a camel?
I raced a camel.
Oh, right, sorry. Fucking hell, what do you said then?
Our wagon versus local guy on his camel. Oh, mate, I had no idea how fucking fast them things were. You'd think they'd be slow and fucking lumberless. When them things run, they pick up speed.
Yeah, you only see a slow one, so it doesn't throw off the tourists.
Well, the thing is, though, right, you should see this dude holding on tight. It's like, he must have, like, reflexes as a ninja, because I'm just watching these fucking humps just going all over the place thinking, how the fuck's he staying on that? Because we were gunning it. We were doing a good 35, fucking, you know what I mean? 30 miles an hour. Like, we ended up out
30 miles an hour?
No, but that's what we did, but the acceleration, he beat us. We ended up, once we got to top speed, we just outdid him. But it's the acceleration that I was fucking amazed at.
Was it an EV camel?
I don't know, but it was fucking lightning. I'm surprised he didn't have a red suit and a little lightning bolt on the chest.
Okay, now, so those of you who have been trying to come up, you can come up now. I've had it with this mouse. He's half dead now. So, next.
Come on.
Squeak, squeak.
Oh, God. Eager mouse. Right. Calm. Good. Nice. You just kind of like told each other your points of views from your cultures and where you are.
I love you, Simon.
And it's a start. It doesn't mean it's ended, or it doesn't mean there's not going to be arguments, but at least some kind of ground's been settled, and you kind of remember that you're both living on the same earth, and you want the same things in life: happiness and peace, and food in your belly.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want that.
At least we could both agree on something.
Yes.
Right. We're both suspicious of the gingers.
Yeah. Oh, Rich.
People were trying to come up before, and now I'm saying to come up, and nobody's coming up.
Come on, get up here. All right. Somebody else put this fire out because she is pissing petrol all over me.
I'm fine now. I'm fucking great now.
Oh, no, you're not fine. As I said, get all this out of it, right? This is fair.
It's not for, no, it's just for you. Like any other soldier comes in front of me and tries to tell me that they're happy about what they did or tries to educate me on what the Middle East thinks about the West, then they're going to get it too, right? It's not just you. It's not just you. You're just a drop in the bucket. There's so many of you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for the government, it's kind of
it's one thing for you. I know, but 40,000 of those water droplets were also Canadian soldiers.
Oh, yeah. You think it matters that you're British? Doesn't matter.
Oh yes, I've got to sniff up a little bit.
You did it for the Queen, and other people did it for their country, for Canada. Like somehow Canada needed that to happen.
I care about. Don't have a look at me like I'm someone. I did not join the army. I served the royal family. I joined the army to keep my people safe. It's that fucking simple. All right, you can put whatever aspect you want onto it, whatever label, but that's why I joined. I don't give a rat's ass about the royal family. Don't give a rat's ass about the royal family. All right, we've got a pedo king.
Oh no, don't say that. You went to war for the Queen. You said your oath to the Queen.
No, we didn't. We went to war for fucking Bush in America, who turned around and said that you British.
But your Queen asked you.
I don't think you understand how little power the Queen actually has in the UK. She's the monarchy.
And why did you honor an oath to her?
Oh my God, do you realise? Have you seen the fucking ceremonial shit that goes on in the UK? It's a massive tourist aspect.
Wasn't that a big point that you and God bless were making?
Do you understand?
You made an oath to the Queen?
Right, do you understand, all right, what our oath to the Queen and the Magna Carta
is? Of course,
I
totally understand.
Country.
Apparently, I understood it before you did.
No, it's the Queen and her subjects.
Apparently, I knew what it really meant before you did.
I tell you what, right? If you turned around and said and replaced Queen for Constitution, all right, you might have an understanding of it because all the people are protected.
Even your Constitution had nothing to do with Iraq. Iraq was not invading you. Iraq was not invading you, so you weren't protecting your country.
Topic. You have just brought the money.
You weren't protecting your country.
I do like this.
You were invading someone else's country.
Now I've got an Irish/Arab telling me about the British royal family, but apparently that's not arrogant.
Oh, why? Because I'm.
Why?
Because I'm Irish.
Does it fit? No, that's what you stated. But now all of a sudden you're telling me my heritage. But I never stated that I knew better than you. But you are stating that you know better than me.
What does it matter about the Irish part? I didn't get that part.
Because the Irish isn't part of Great Britain.
Isn't
part of the British monarchy. No, it's not. Northern Ireland.
I know. I agree.
Right?
The real Irish, yeah.
Oh, I agree. On that we agree. I believe that the Ireland should be dictated to and decided to by the Irish. I don't think that we should have a state. But also, as the Scottish had a referendum to see if they wanted to leave it, why can't the English have a referendum? I bet everyone would shit themselves then.
No. Ask your king.
You don't need to ask the king. We have to go to Parliament for that one. Again, you don't understand how little
I'm being facetious. I'm being facetious.
You don't understand the British monarchy.
I'm being facetious. I do understand.
Oh, you new word.
I'm in the common law. I am in a country with it was part of the common law. So you're not talking to an American.
Yeah, where'd you get
I understand that. I was being
Where'd you get your common law from? Where'd you get your laws from? Where'd you get your culture from?
England.
There you go.
I know. I understand. But apparently I understand better than you, earlier than you, because you went and signed your soul away. Well, I wouldn't have been that stupid.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, right? You turning around and branding me the shit that you've branded me based on some little information that you've got is as stupid as me branding you a coward for not serving. So there we go. I'll brand you a coward. And a terrorist sympathizer.
Go ahead.
You're a coward and a terrorist sympathizer. I can be just as
terrorist sympathizer.
Yeah, why not? Hey, if you're allowed to be outlandish, so am I. All right, two-way street.
Only I was actually speaking the truth. What you did was what you did, and you're happy about it. So everything I spoke was actually the truth.
You know I'm happy about it because I clap my hands and everything. I even sung you a little song.
You just told me that you're happy about it.
If you're happy and you know it, you really want to show it.
You also sang that ridiculous song, but you told me that you're happy about it.
I'm having fun. All right, this is, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Well, that's really good. That's really good that you got to live your life and that you managed to survive what you did when you invaded other people's countries, and that you get to live out your life making jokes on the internet.
I've also seen a cow get blown up with a HE shell from a challenge or a battle tank. You got phone, Peter.
Did you chew on his foot? On his hoof?
Me, no, but I do know it was cooked for barbecue later on. Personally, no.
Well, at least he didn't waste it.
I wish I had. All right, I reckon it would have been got with a barbecue. You know what I mean? The intensity.
You should eat the people. You should eat the people you blew up too.
I don't want to eat people. No, I'm no cannibal. Nah.
Well, I mean, at least they would have died for something. At least if you ate, then they would have died for something. Yeah, you know, you use the babies as appetizers, and then go.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. We could dip them in mint sauce. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, side order of spaghetti. Oh, I'm liking your style. We could either fly in Gordon Ramsay to do a nice chef spread. I like these ideas, Kat. Keep them coming.
Oh, sorry, Smiler. I'm sorry. I was just ignoring people. I'm sorry, Smiler.
I just said to him, "Yeah, be up in a minute."
I'm sorry.
Get this out of the way first.
Yeah. Are you talking?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Now again. I hear some other people talking.
You got something in the background, Smiler?
Yeah, hang on, I just turned it off.
Say good evening to your host.
Good evening, Kat.
Good evening.
Smiler, I'm your local murderer.
Yeah, you and me too.
There you go. Oh,
remember, I'm ex-army as well.
Yeah. Come on, murderers together.
You say the Queen. No,
let's not have this as an attacking thing, as more of an education. Hang on a minute, Smiler. Let's have this more not attacking, but more of an education to those that on another side that understand.
I'm not having a go at anybody. I will have a go saying that we're murderers because we aren't murderers, right? But who is your monarchy, Kat?
Mine? Nobody. But Canada? Yours.
So the 40,000 troops that went over from Canada, who did they serve? Did they serve the government or did they serve the Queen?
They're usually royal, so I assume, I don't know, both. Who gives a shit? You're serving the oligarchy. It doesn't really matter what country. In reality,
your loyalties like that. Where do your loyalties
Bush. It was Bush.
Mine don't lie with the oligarchy.
It was Bush and Blair that sent the military in.
I didn't ask where you...
There was weapons of mass destruction.
Under the orders of the USA.
I didn't ask you didn't support, Kat. I asked you did support. Please answer the question.
There's nobody I support. I support humanity.
No, what nation, what people, what culture? There's got to
I
be
don't support a nation or culture or anything. I support humanity.
Right,
That's
so
all.
right, so you live in this, but dreams maybe is fucking rainbows, right? The fact of the matter is I as
Yeah,
somebody
I
that
think
you,
life is the rainbows. Yeah,
as somebody that you've decided to label a monster or like, and a murderer, I can promise you now that I'm probably one of the first people here, and every veteran is probably the first to step forward and wish our profession did not need to exist, but it does. Sorry to let you know.
well,
this, but
if
there are
wishes were
even
horses, then
out
things
there.
would fly.
Exactly, that's how you're believing it. If wishes were horses, all right? Because if you
Because your wish means nothing. Don't take part, and don't be happy that you took part.
I'm happy that I protected.
Have some kind of
not happy that I
humility.
got lied to.
Okay, but you got lied to, but you also fell for it, and you're happy anyway. How can you be happy with what you did?
We got pissed off because we got manipulated and fucking lied to, but we're the ones that ended up going doing
If you cared about what you did, you wouldn't be happy.
We have a hatred for our fucking government more than you will ever have a hatred for our government.
That's
You're too ignorant to listen. You don't care, right? You're not asking.
And yet you still fought for them.
Arrogance. Oh, if you heard yourself. Oh my God, you are.
You still fought for them, and you said you're happy about what you did.
Oh, Kosovo and Bosnia, yeah, I'm proud of those conflicts. We intervened and stopped a lot of killing. All right, yes, I am proud of them. Do your research on those conflicts, and you'll see that our intervention in those
Do your research.
was.
Do your research. And you'll find out why you're actually there. Not to save anybody.
Nah, you can go. It's all out there, documented. It's all there. What
Yeah, not documented by who?
I tell you what, like, all right, not a problem. So you support Slobodan Milosevic of the MUP. Why don't you go and have a fucking gander at what they were doing before you fucking have a gander? Yeah, and I know that sounds like a
Yeah, and I support Saddam Hussein, and Ayatollah Khomeini. I support all, and Hitler. I support all the ones you see are on the other side.
Well, there's only two sides to this, all right? It's either you want to.
No, there's not.
No,
there's not.
Okay,
good and evil, and you are on the side of evil, and you're happy
about it. They were going to get butchered, so it's not a matter of ifs, buts, and maybes, all right? You either wanted us to stop it from happening, or you didn't. Which one is it? Because you seem
you were happy about serving bloodthirsty pieces of shit.
There you go again, guilt through association, not a problem. Can I give you?
No, you made the association. You joined the association.
Right, but
it's your association.
Kosovo and Bosnia. You're not saying fuck all about them.
I am. I did. I said, do you know why you were there? And then you talked over top of me.
Yes, in order to protect the people of Kosovo when they were being fucking slaughtered.
No, that's not why you talked over top of me, though.
All right, go do your fucking history fucking lesson.
GE wanted a foothold in there, and they kept on saying no.
Oh my God,
and then when they gave up trying to get a foothold in, when they gave up trying to
how long have you been eating this salt?
When they gave up trying to convince the government, they then said, okay, now war. So then they went to the UN and then said, there's all these people being hurt. We should protect them. You didn't give a fuck about them before. All of a sudden, you gave a fuck about them because your country told you to. But in reality, that shit was going on for way longer than that, and you didn't give a fuck about it. Not one fucking iota. It was only because you went to fight for corporate interests. That's why you were in there, and they gave you the idea that you were helping people when really that war shouldn't have even taken place at all.
Oh yeah.
How many
vehicle was sponsored by
you
Barclaycard. Do I know something? My vehicle was sponsored by Pfizer. Didn't you know that?
I'm not shocked at all. At all.
Yeah, on every bomb that we had. Do you know what I mean? It went, take your pill, you'll need it. COVID's on its way.
There you go. Okay, Smiler, what were you saying?
I said, how many of the poison did you go and have?
How much? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Through those jabs, how many of them did you go and take?
0. I'm an idiot.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Well, if you're not an idiot, why are you being so daft about all this then? Why are you slating the British?
I sussed him out. He tried to tell me.
I am Lucifer.
He tried to tell me what the West thought of, what the Middle East thought of the West. We were talking about what we thought about them.
Okay. All right. You can't see.
Right now, I'm talking to. Right now, I'm talking to Smiler. So if you're going to keep on talking over top of me, you have to wait in the basement. He was trying to tell me. We were talking about what we thought about. I was talking about all of the racist shit that goes on in the YouTube streets about Arabs and Muslims and the fucking ignorance that keeps on propagating through with all the fucking jokes and shit and all the seeds of fucking misinformation about Arabs and Muslims. And then he wanted to turn it on its head to say, do you know what the Middle East thinks about the West? And so I was all ears now. He's going to explain to me. I didn't have any idea he was a soldier. And so then he started saying, I spent time in Iraq. I said, I can't remember how that happened that I found out he was in the war, but then he's telling me as an invader to an Arab country what they think about us, and he doesn't have an idea. He's talking to an Arab. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, tell me what you think. And then so when he starts saying about that he was in the Iraq war, and then I started saying that's when I started losing my shit. Okay, because then he started to explain to me as if somehow the racism against Arabs and Muslims was okay because somehow they have bad stuff to say about us. But they have a reason to say bad shit about us. They didn't do shit to us. We've done to them. So that whole idea that somehow this is okay. And I knew damn well he did not feel guilty about what he did.
Oh, Kat, you wouldn't believe the guilt that some of us feel. You don't
I know. Yes, there are people
who
do feel guilty.
There's a chain of command. There's a chain of command.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from upstairs. It goes all the way down. We're the little minions on the ground. Yeah. We're the little minions. We don't get told. We just get deployed.
Yeah, but you still have brains to think.
We were deployed because America was out there first and Canada was out there first. Yeah. So then Blair sent us in because you lot were getting fucked up over there at the time.
You know, by the way, in 1990, the Canadians refused to help in Iraq. Officially, I don't know about behind the scenes, but officially, Canada had refused to help in Iraq, help the Americans in Iraq. So you didn't have to follow us. You followed the Americans. But still, you have a brain. You signed your name on the documents. They didn't drag you in. You weren't conscripted. You signed a name to say, yes, I want to join the army. And then you agreed to pick up a gun and invade somebody else's country. That didn't happen. That wasn't even affected.
I was in the army in 1984.
84.
Long time before the conflict.
Was that before or after the Falklands?
Just after the Falklands.
Right. Okay. So you signed in 84, and then which countries did you invade?
But didn't invade any countries.
Well, I know nobody invaded Iraq. I mean, nobody invaded England, so you weren't standing up for England. So where was it that you went?
Where did I go? It doesn't matter where I went.
Okay. So how many places did you go?
A few places.
Okay. So you already were part of that, and you kept on doing it over and over and over again.
I joined the army because I thought I was doing good for my country.
Right.
I was young. I went in as a junior soldier. When I was 18, I was deployed. I was British Army of the Rhine. I had 2 posts in the hotspots. But you're not.
I feel like it should be put into the hollowed record. I just feel like it.